Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Gina. I have got a really fun short flow for you today, ranging from Warrior 3 to Standing Split. So, when you're ready, come to a seated position and let's get moving with a seated warm up. Cat and cow. Inhale, rolling forward through cow, gaze up. Exhale, rounding the spine, leaning back for cat, really spreading between your shoulder blades. Inhale, rolling forward for cow, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling the spine for cat. Keep going. Inhale, rolls you forward. Exhale, rolls you back. Go at your own pace, starting to massage the upper body and the lower body, even as you move between cat and cow. Getting a little massage of the booty as we move here and we stretch our bones. All right, come to neutral and let's do some circular movement with our torso coming through the front and rounding as we go back. Same cat and cow fluidity and marrying the breath as well in the same manner, making big circles as you come forward, back and around, making your circle even bigger. And then reverse, switch directions, keeping the circle big, opening your heart as you come forward. And then as you exhale, really rounding back through that spine. Big motion here as we get a good lateral warm up through our rib cage and really flexing the front and the back of the spine. All right, start to make your circles a little smaller as we start to come back into neutral. There you go. Inhale, arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, twist to the right, opposite hand on opposite knee. Get really long in that spine and then stay for a breath and continue to turn your head towards your back shoulder. Just warming everything up now. Come back to center, sweep the arms up overhead once more. And then as you exhale, twist to the other side. Really elongate through the spine and then journey into the twist a little deeper. Stay for a couple of breaths. And then let your next inhalation bring you back to center. And this time, arms up overhead into prayer, lowering them down into heart center. Let's make our way into tabletop, taking our time, being gentle and mindful of the knees. And let's curl the toes. We have Leo joining us today. Hello, buddy. We're going to continue cats and cows, but we're going to do it in a dynamic way. You're going to sit back into your heels, almost like you're going into child's pose, but then you're going to arch your back through cat, coming forward just past your wrists, and then you're going to drop the belly into cow and sit back to the heels. So let your arching of the back move you forward. And then as you drop the belly, have that action help you sit back into the heels. So you're actually doing the opposite of cat and cow with your breath in this version. Your inhale is actually going to roll you through cat now. And then your exhale is going to help you push back. Keep going a couple of times. Now that we're warming up the wrists and we're stretching the back of the feet, the fascia and the toes, all the connective tissue. Really sending lots of love to all the tight spots. Do one more round. And then come back up into tabletop. Let's peel ourselves up for our first down dog and we'll get moving here, pedaling it out. Taking a couple of breaths here, lifting and lowering the heels, maybe cracking the toes a little bit like mine just did. Being gentle and loving to the feet. All right, let's begin with three-legged dog, right leg lifts. You're going to bend the knee, really pulling it up into the chest, and then you step it between the hands for high lunge, really grounding down through that front foot as you lift yourself up into high lunge. Stay here for a breath. And then open it out to warrior two. Really grounding down, super strong in those legs, powerful arms. Peaceful warrior, flip that front palm, sweep your arm up and back. And then let's cartwheel all the way down to the mat for revolve twist. That right arm sweeps all the way back and around and forward. Plant the hand, step the right foot back for plank. Take a vinyasa or go straight to down dog, depending on what you want out of practice today. Once you're in down dog, take a big cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Other side, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Take your time, bend the knee, pull it up into the chest, and then step it through for high lunge. Grounding down through that left foot. Lift yourself up and out into high lunge. Really feeling your weight distribution between both legs here. Super important because we're going to be adding on to this later. For now, let's open up to warrior two. Shoulders away from the ears, plugged into sockets. Really feeling the elongation of energy even past your fingertips. Deep bend in that front knee. Peaceful warrior, flip that front palm, sweep the left arm back as you sweep the other arm back behind you. Now let's cartwheel it down into revolve twist. Right hand plants as that left arm sweeps up and over and forward until it comes down. Plant both hands, step the left foot back, take a vinyasa. Nice and slow. And then I'll meet you in down dog. Take a cleansing breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's add on three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, step it through for high lunge, taking your time. Grounding down through that foot, lifting yourself up and out. Now we're going to add on to warrior three. Don't be scared. You can do this. Just get bouncy in the legs. And we're going to use that back foot as a spring and launch ourselves into warrior three, pulling the navel up to the spine, really extending through the fingers and the toes. Now here comes the fun part. In one swift motion, we're going to do standing split, dropping your hands down to the floor and the weight of your head down as your left leg lifts towards the sky. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Trust that the ground is there to catch you. Your mat is there to support you, and I've got your back. You can do this. Now drop that left foot back down to the floor for high lunge and sweep yourself back up into standing. And then open it out to warrior two. Well done. All right. Get into your power pose. No one can move you from this spot. You got it. Peaceful warrior, flip that front palm, sweep the right arm back as the left arm sweeps forward behind you. And then cartwheel the hands down for revolve twist. Plant the left hand, right arm sweeps up and over. Plant both hands, step it back to plank, take a vinyasa, or go straight to down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Let's add on other side, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Take your time, bend the knees, stepping it through for a high lunge. Get nice and strong as you lift the upper body away from the floor, grounding down into that left foot and getting bouncy in both legs. When you're ready, warrior three, use that back foot as momentum as your spring to launch into your flying position. Warrior three, hold it here, really extending through the fingertips and the toes. Standing split, trust that you can make it to the floor without falling. You got it. Dropping the weight of your head down as you lift that right leg up towards the ceiling. Stay here for a couple of breaths. We're going to take our time between inversions so we don't get a head rush. We're going to not be dizzy. We're going to take our time today, being very mindful and methodical about our transitions. Gently lower the right foot. Start to lift yourself back up into high lunge. Stay here for a breath, gathering ourselves, managing our blood circulation and flow, feeling steady, and then open out to warrior two. Really ground down, feel how strong and stable you are. The ground is supporting you. Peaceful warrior, flip that left palm, sweep your left arm back, right arm forward. Now cartwheel your hand down for revolve twist as that left arm sweeps up and over. Plant the hands, step it back for plank, take a vinyasa, or go straight to down dog. Once you're there, take a big cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's walk our hands back towards our feet now. Heel till your feet out, toes wide, heels in, and lower yourself down into a little yogi squat, into Malasana. Bringing your hands out in front of you if you like, or bring them into prayer, really pushing against the inside of the knees while we stay really strong and straight in our spine. And if it feels good, take a moment to lift each heel, opening up the hips even further, getting rid of any stagnant energy, a little moment of playfulness, and then come back to center. Let's add a twist, extend the left arm against the inside of the left leg as the right arm sweeps up and over. As you gaze up towards the sky. And then other side, right arm inside of the right leg, left arm sweeps up and over. Make sure to breathe. And then bring your hands back to center. Now, hands in prayer. We're going to push with all our might, straighten those legs, come up into volcano, and then hop to center, a little namaste clap. Good job. All right, now let's come down to the floor. We're going to sweep our arms up overhead to touch, and we're going to lower into a little toe stand, using your hands to slice to the center. Bend your knees as deeply as you can until you have to lift your heels up as you drop your upper body down towards the heels, towards the floor, and hold it here for a couple of breaths. Lock your gaze into spot so you can feel really solid and centered in your toe stand. Stay here for another breath or two. And then release your hands to the floor, walking them out. And we're going to practice camel. Leave your toes curled underneath and lift yourself up into a kneeling position. Now let's bring our hands back behind us and our lower back, just above the booty, fingertips on top of the upper part of the butt. And then, sorry. The upper part of the butt. You know what I'm trying to say. The upper part of the glutes. There we go. Push your hips forward and start to lean the upper body back. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Maybe try leaning back a little tiny bit into the legs, into the feet, deepening that stretch. Just working back and forth a little bit until you feel comfortable to go for camel. You can stay here for as long as you need to start to really open up the front of the chest and the spine as we work on our back bend. Otherwise, go for camel if you're not there already. Taking a moment to bring your hands down to your heels, opening up that heart space as you drop the weight of the head. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Really helping stretch out the front of the throat, opening our throat chakra as well. Such a good pose. All right, to come out of it, gently bring your hands back to your lower back. Leave your head straight. Ooh, and then gently come down to your heels, nice and slow. All right, uncurl your toes. Bring yourself down all the way now. And we're going to do the opposite pose. Not rabbit today, we're going to do child's pose. Go ahead and gently begin to curl your spine inward, as if you're trying to gaze at your heart space and literally bring your head all the way down to the floor.
Now sweep your hands back behind you and let your shoulders drop for full child's pose. Shut down the eyes. Start to slow your breathing. Just noticing how the body has responded to this quick sequence, to a rapid and thorough deep stretch. All of the little micro adjustments that you made to be able to do those poses, or which ones you want to come back to so you can practice them time and time again until you feel strong and confident in doing them. That is what yoga is all about. Every experience is yours personally to design and to experience. It's what you make it, and it's always there for you to come back to. Take a big breath here. Really feel the expansiveness between your shoulder blades. And then as you exhale, gently come back up out of child's pose, bringing your hands out in front of you. As you unwind the spine, go ahead and sweep your legs over to one side. Any side is good. And let's shift ourselves to center. Bringing the hands behind the knees. Go ahead and lean back for boat pose. When you're ready, lift the feet up off the mat. Hands out to the side. Hi, buddy. Almost done, kitty. All right, he wanted to come practice with us today. Very sweet. All right, hold it here in boat. Maybe alternate feet dropping to the floor one at a time. Really working on our core strength and our balance here. And then let's slowly come down to our backs by straightening our legs, gently coming down, controlling that core muscle, and then coming all the way down to the floor. Hi, buddy. Come on and join us for Savasana, huh? All right, hi, baby. Good kitty. Well, you know what time it is. It is clearly Savasana time. If you want to do any other moves right now, please do. Otherwise, make yourself comfortable and hang out in Savasana with me and little guy here. While we start to let our breath soften and we wind down, feeling all the nutrients of our practice coursing through our bodies now. As our breath starts to deepen and elongate our inhalations and our exhalations, maybe close your eyes or gaze at the screen at the sweet kitty cat. That's always part of practice these days. And just enjoy some serenity. Feel a deep sense of accomplishment, of a job well done today. You did so well, and I'm so proud of you. Every time you show up to practice, you're giving yourself an opportunity to explore and discover new things, both mentally, emotionally, physically, even spiritually, if you're open to that. So please come back to class again and again and again to discover something new each time. Know that you are brave, and I'm so grateful and proud of you for showing up like you have today. And take the last few moments of our session together to just practice a little bit of gratitude for yourself first, for your body and its strength, for your determination and willpower, for your inner and outer strength, and your simple desire to be part of something bigger, your desire to continue to grow, to learn, and to evolve. Be proud of yourself, my friend. I certainly am.
And I am so grateful for you. I wish you a magnificent day wherever it leads you, whether it's out into the world or it's to bed. Know that I am here to practice with you whenever you desire. And I look forward to seeing you again. Bring your hands up to third eye into prayer, bringing your thumbs between the eyebrows, giving your third eye a little massage, helping you see even more clearly, even when your eyes are closed. Take a big breath here, fill the belly, fill the lungs all the way up, sip a little more air in at the top, and exhale with an Om. Release your hands. You can make your way up to seated or stay in Savasana. I'm going to sign off here for obvious reasons, and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.